Picture yourself deep inside a fallout shelter. The lights are dim, the air is heavy, and the only thing between you and hunger is a giant metal tin of crackers. In the early 1960s, as Cold War tensions escalated, the U.S. government launched one of the most ambitious civil defense programs in history, stocking fallout shelters across the country with food and water. What they chose to store was not glamorous. It wasn't hot meals, canned stews, or even the comforting taste of soup. Instead, warehouses churned out millions of pounds of one product, civil defense crackers, packed into large olive-drab metal tins, each weighing about 17 pounds. These crackers were made mostly from wheat flour and vegetable oil. The goal wasn't taste, it was survival. They were cheap to produce, could last up to 20 years, and were dense enough to keep a family alive for weeks at a time. The logic was simple. Crackers required no cooking, no refrigeration, and minimal storage space. They could be eaten plain, crumbled into water for a mushy porridge, or spread with peanut butter if you were lucky enough to have some. For the government, they represented efficiency, one product that could feed millions. And for the American public, those tins symbolized preparedness. They were reassurance that, if the worst happened, at least no one would starve. But the reality of eating them was far less comforting. Survivors and testers alike described the crackers as dry, bland, and almost impossible to chew without water. They turned to dust in your mouth, and after days on end, they became not just food, but a burden. The very thing meant to keep morale alive often wore it down. In many shelters, people dreaded opening those olive-drab tins, knowing that survival came at the price of flavor, comfort, and even dignity. And yet, crackers weren't the strangest thing chosen for survival. Because alongside those tins, the government stockpiled something stickier, richer, and, believe it or not, thought to withstand even the fallout of a nuclear blast: peanut butter.